Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, so this is a brand new entry for us here, Brownman Revival.
Binibini.
And their song, this is their song Binibini. This is way before Secta with Los Binibini.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't really know. I think this is along the reggae side of things, but
because
I'm not
Binibini
100%.
means señorita or something.
That's
like
right, that's right.
Or like what would it be in English?
Little lady.
What? That's not endearing.
It is.
The
little
fuck,
lady.
little lady, come over here.
Little shawty. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like shouty. Yeah, maybe it's like that.
I don't know. I mean,
Who knows?
It's
What would you translate it in English?
It's like cute miss. I don't know. I don't know how to say it in English. It's weird.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like sunshine. It wouldn't be like mi amor, like in Spanish.
No, it's not.
Like here, people say like my dear or something like that, like some fucking
Honey,
yeah.
baby cakes.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, how you doing, pumpkin pie?
Or maybe grapefruit tart. That's one that people say.
What?
You know, a bit of a Caesar salad. Get over here.
No, like it's like the tea cake.
Salmon. We have cod. We have fish and chips. You call that?
Nobody calls each other a cod. Hey, cod. Love you.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Well, I hope people pick that up.
I hope we start calling cods.
I always like calling each other fish. Realize we're more the same than not the same.
Sure. Cool.
Dun, dun. Oh, it's got a nice china.
Ooh, we got a brass section. Oh my god, yes.
Okay, what the hell genre is this gonna be?
I don't know. I thought it was reggae, but it's not.
What is this gonna be, dude?
It is reggae.
Actually, funny enough, of course, if you like this type of music, and well, it's Caribbean music, we just did a special. We just did a podcast on Caribbean music, and I'd highly recommend everyone to check it out. If you haven't, I'd probably guess most of you have anyways, but I would recommend it if you haven't, because it's sort of like, it's like looking back at the roots of a genre that, for us, it's actually one of the genres that we probably know the least of.
That's right.
So it was such a fun experience learning on the go and trying to figure out the puzzle of how reggae came along and how it even came to be, and then the kind of that fusion that we have then in Venezuela and in South America, and so it was a really interesting podcast to do and super fun actually. The music is
yeah, it was so great. Yeah.
There's also a bit of ska kind of there as well with a bit hip hop. So there's some really cool moments in there, and this is obvious. This would have fit there, but we're looking for like a Caribbean
artists, yeah.
From the Caribbean islands, obviously. So because we know very little of them, and we only actually figured out at the end, I think only 4 islands that we checked out.
Yeah,
right?
we got like three islands, something like that.
Jamaica, Martinique, and
yeah, that was it.
That was it, right? So 3 islands. Well, reggae is predominantly dominated by Jamaica.
That's right.
So no surprise there. But Bahamas has its own music. Haiti would be really interesting. Barbados.
Thing.
But anyways, let's keep going with this.
Yeah,
but I would want to ask any of these artists who they sort of are their inspirations from Caribbean music.
Yeah.
Or who do they look up to, especially the musicians.
Yeah, definitely.
And the singer, of course.
The singer's cool though. Look at that swagger.
Is Bob Marley such a staple as well in the world as he is in the Philippines as he is in the world? Because the thing about Bob Marley is that he became so big, right? That he became so popular everywhere. But maybe who else from the reggae world has marked maybe places like the Philippines?
Okay,
Let us know.
That's a good question. That singer is living his best life. What a cool fusion. That is so good.
Yeah, and that is live, proper live.
That's why I love MYX, bro.
You see, because that's So
that's fusion.
Yeah, obviously it's fused
with ballads.
With like, yeah, I guess ballads, right?
With like pop ballads.
And that, funny enough, a singer gives me such alternative rock vibes.
He does.
He gives me reggae, but he gives me alternative rock. He reminds me so much of these sort of alternative rock singers, you know, from back home, or even some alternative rock bands from Korea.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of that. That's sort of a vibe that's evolving, and well, actually not evolving. It's always been the same.
It's always been there.
It's sort of like a monotone tonality. He also has the capability of going a bit higher, which is shown there. But it's sort of like sort of like lazily dragging, you know.
Yeah, 100%
so
agree.
I guess it does fit reggae to some extent. But even that, the nature of that singer, it's then a fusion of reggae.
That's right. Yeah,
you know,
it's a Filipino take of reggae itself, which is really cool. I think because that's the thing I discovered in the podcast that we did on Friday, that you know what I was familiarized in the idea of reggae was actually the Latin fusion of it.
Yeah.
Not the actual reggae in its origins, which is
right.
It was really it was a mind-boggling moment for me. It was like, whoa, wait a moment. So how I know reggae wasn't the original, that to me had a big moment, and I think that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the Filipino take of it, and I'm into it because there's this natural inclination for ballads in the Filipino music industry from like way before music was music. So naturally more of the ballads of Unbreakable in Time for the Filipino music, right? And here you have reggae with that touch, which is so innate to the music industry in Philippines, you know.
I don't think I think that's probably an accurate observation. I'd love to know that. Like, it would be interesting to
But that's literally just a cold guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's also a guess based on what we know so far, and we're trying to figure out as we sort of do all of this, is because it is discovering so many music industries. But yeah, maybe let us know more about that. Sort of what reggae is, or is it really that popular of a genre? Maybe over there in the Philippines, or yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Look, a minor percussionist, bro.
It's got timbales.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's got timbales in the whole set. It's got
Yeah.
cowbell.
Ooh, hell yeah.
It's actually more. This is closer to sort of the reggae you get back home.
Yeah, I agree.
Los Pericos like to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this band called Los Pericos, which I think
They're from Argentina.
Yeah, they were from Argentina. Oh, they still are.
I think they stopped touring.
Music. Oh,
yeah,
right.
they stopped.
Well,
touring.
and they did sort of music like this. Like they had a lot of reggae influence there.
But it was like big Latin fusion reggae.
Yeah. But this would be kind of closer to the reggae you get in South America.
I agree. Yes,
Cool.
100%.
So funny. I haven't seen that whole set of cowbells in years.
Okay, ganda. Okay. Dude, I'm singing along, living my best life out here.
I'm not search of the lyrics.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Seems a lot of people like to play this song because the chords is the first thing that comes up when you look over that.
Well, it's such a good vibe song, no?
So it says, young lady, in my slumber you're my dream. The dream greatly crafted by my mind.
Oh, beautifully placed is that?
It's a beautiful translation, so well done to whoever made this. Props to you, sir, or madam, or Binibini. It's been said that you are similar to a saint on an ordinary shrine of pure love.
My God, that's a beautifully worded thing.
Okay ganda, okay gangdang, mag alai sayo means oh how beautiful is to serve you.
Oh, I love this
And
song.
then memory, thoughts, and exhaustion.
Okay, ganda.
So memory is ala a ala. Ala a ala.
Let me see.
Ala a ala, yeah. Ala a. Ala a. I don't know, apologies. Pag isip
Alala.
at pagot sayo binigay ko. How the hell do you say raw in Tagalog?
Dao. I think it's like one.
Dao.
Dao.
Wow, you never do that in Spanish, actually. Not that often. Ada.
A single R.
Single da.
Dao. I think it's Dao. Dao.
Okay, anyway, that says memory, thoughts, and exhaustion. They said, I've given them to you. Young lady, Binibini.
Binibini.
My prayers, they said, you've listened to them. You've been known to say, I'll keep it safe. That means lingatan ko. Or ilingitan. I don't know. This pure love forever. I wanna memorize that. This pure love forever. Magpagailang man ang purog pag-ibig.
No, I wouldn't say that sounds too wild. I think it's okay.
And then it repeats itself. Oh, how beautiful it is to serve you.
Okay, ganda. Okay, ganda.
Mag ala sayo.
Magala sayo.
That's it, yeah.
Such a great song, bro.
Nice.
Freaking love it.
Anyways, well, that's what we thought about. So maybe when this song came out, and maybe it seems, because the lyrics are so beautiful, I reckon this song got dedicated to a lot of people. I don't know if that happened over there as well, but there was a season when we were kids. Also, we were fucking cringy kids as well. So, but we would dedicate all the love songs. I think that happened all throughout the world, actually. All like the love songs that had nice lyrics. I'll dedicate this to Daniela.
Daniela, my love, from the 3rd grade in the second section B.
You'd send her the link on MSN, Messenger or MySpace, and then she would click on it, and then
I love how you think that's old, but we used to send letters to each other. from one classroom to the other.
Of course, same here, mate.
Same letters.
I mean, we didn't have a phone in high school. I didn't.
You didn't have a phone in high school?
No, you weren't allowed to put it out. No one was texting, bro.
Oh, in my high school, you could.
Yeah, but you were 4 years older than me.
That's true.
3.
Yeah.
Right? So I was in year 7.
Yeah.
So phones were like breaking rules, the big taboo when you're in year 7, dog.
Dude, we flat out used to search like answers for testing our
I used to have a phone because we were quite lucky because we used to perform on tour. We also used to have our own money, so I could buy that was my biggest thing, buying games and phones.
Yeah. Efra would buy like 3 phones a year for no reason.
And change. Because I would love technology and stuff, so I would always be like, what's the latest phone that I could buy that I could afford? Like a new LG phone.
Yeah.
I had in the house, I had the first slide-up phone.
Oh, yeah.
Out of all the adults and everyone, it was me.
I was the first
And I was so proud of that,
The original.
Would flick it up.
Flick it. The Nokia flip up.
No, it was an LG flip up.
Ah, right. No, I had the Nokia. You know the Nokia flip up that was the first MP3 integrated Nokia phone?
Oh, mate. Catch up. My one had fucking MP3.
And Bluetooth,
infrared. You remember that? Man, I had everything.
You had to put them really close to each other.
Transfer song. Anyway, so that's what this has turned into. But maybe let us know if that was sort of like, if that's the time where you're watching from. If you grew up around that time. Or maybe you grew up around another time.
Before us.
Before us. Yeah, because we're quite young. Regardless of how old it seems we may be, I'm also stupid and young.
Let's go.